Hey there.
Hey guys, so welcome back to Metaphor Refantazio. Let's carry on where we left off. We're biding our time, shaking hands, making friends as we wait for Forden to make a grand announcement in a few days' time. So let's keep that up, shall we? Although we managed to find time to snag a bounty, so that should keep us afloat for now. Honestly, I'm spoiled for choice with what I want to do, given we can also rank up our skills at various parts of the city. Gallica, what do you suggest? It's so boring just waiting around. Why don't we go find something to do? I was hoping you'd be more specific, but I suppose narrowing it down to 3 different categories helps. Supporters? Looks like there's someone who wants to see you. Want to look for them? I believe it was Hulkenberg. Yes, let's. It was Hulkenberg. Stroll. Got an exclamation mark. I don't know if that means he's keen to meet with me, or just means there's been updates because we've ranked up. Gallica? Doesn't want to meet with me. Wow, there's so many people. Maria, locked away in her room. Katharina, can we go to her? A Parapus bounty hunter. After her friend was cast aside by a noble, she swore to end the rich trampling upon the poor. She's a Parapus from an unnamed village. And I guess that's her favorite food, soothing sweet bun? Katharina's friend was callously tossed aside by a noble in the Grand Cathedral's evacuation. She burns with rage at the world's injustice. Oh, so obviously a lot of abilities that are locked away. I imagine she's going to join our party at some point. I'd like to go visit, but I'm not sure where they are at the moment. Makes sense. Brigida, more. Alright. Let's go see Hulkenberg then. Her favorite food is Sublime Spoonful, and she's from the Hulkenmont region. Former knight serving the prince, fiercely loyal, she holds her mission higher than the value of any life, including her own. Hulkenberg bids a final farewell to Grius. Taking up his mission, she vows to fight with all her might until the prince is saved. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Let's go. I think she's at the Hushed Honeybee Inn. Yep, here we are. Okay. Doesn't look like I've spoken to you, traveling man.
What in the blazes?
I've heard that the previous king loved to travel. Now, royalty might as well live in the completely separate world from me, but I think I understand how he felt. I've no desire to stay in one place for any extended period of time. Oh well. If only I just let that human crush the city, then you'd have an excuse to leave. Customers have been asking me where the tavern's poster child has gone. I do hope that Maria feels strong enough someday to show her face around here again. I hope so too. It's only a matter of time, though. We'll help her grieve and mourn.
Ah, 'tis you.
I know there's little left to do, but wait. Yet that has me more restless than anything.
Hail.
Ah, that's right. Have you a moment to talk? Sure. What is it?
The truth is...
Lately, I've felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hoped I might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? I'd get some exercise.
I see.
Sound enough? And thus occupied with your exertions, your mind is cleared of distraction. I feel like you're more of a work it out type of gal, rather than, relax in a room with a good book. Then how about it? Would you like to train in swordplay with me? Your technique is self-taught, I presume. This seems a fine opportunity to start you on some formal training. I would like that. What happens if we chose book? Would we start a book club?
All right.
In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop with us. Alright. You're buying.
All right.
A fine balanced weapon, no? Just for training only, but you'd never know it from the grip and swing. Just most nostalgic. I once trained with that blade when I had just become a royal guardswoman myself. It was not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's retinue, so I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. And you were assigned to the prince? Each night I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost. Yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better. Sounds like a worthy opponent.
Well...
Nothing less. It was thanks to him that I improved by leaps and bounds. We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title, and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above! Hulkenberg, is it truly you? Are you a court jester now? Who's that? Oh, hello there. So it is you! You've returned!
Rotanth?
What a coincidence. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the selfsame man. Well, sounds like he was stalking us and he heard his name and figured he'd drop by. I do like how she pronounced his name, though, because that gives us a clue of how to read it. And who's this pup? Pup?
Nice to meet you.
The name's Benji. I see. You truly have changed, Hulkenberg. What do you mean? I mean, I'm taken aback. You indulge the company of this elder brat. You, once a proud member of the knighthood. Why does that strike you so?
Absurd.
I suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight. I thought you said this guy was a comrade. Sounds like a real... I don't want to say it out loud. He might beat me up.
You!
What? Oh, calm yourself, Hulkenberg. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander? You mean yourself?
Yes.
While you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our share of honors, and now I can be a real dick. So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly, you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead? I pursue a mission. One that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Whoops.
Ah, of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow. How dare! Choose your words with care! No need. I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg.
Sorry.
Wow, harsh. My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that. What a scumbag. He once spoke with more kindness than scorn. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Benji, let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now. I can sense Hulkenberg's earnest faith and deep trust. Alright, so it shall be. Walk the path.
I have not the luxury of regret.
To protect the prince. Reduces the mad cost of studying the knight lineage. Guard duty. Hulkenberg may defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Alright, I can get behind that. Protect me. I'm just an elder brat after all. Begging your pardon, but how do you know that fella who just left? Merely an old friend. Emphasis on the old. He's rather elderly. You don't say. Where's he around? What a nosy brat.
Very well.
Let us leave our training for another time.
Yes.
100 drills or 1,000 swings. It will take an unsparing regimen indeed to purge this destruction. Right, well, I'm going to go eat dinner. Hulkenberg and I return to the others. A mag. Probably shouldn't have called him a scumbag. They were old friends, but I felt justified. That wasn't even the harshest word I could have thought. Back to the hushed honeybee.
What is it? Amazing.
Can help out this evening? Let's explore town a little bit more. See what's out there in the wild for us to peruse.
Really?
There's some things you can only do at night. I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask me anything.
Say there.
Alright, I will. Supporters? Doesn't look like there's anyone for you to talk to right now. Requests?
Really?
No one needs a helping hand right now. Just the, other tasks that can't really conquer just yet.
Say there.
For story reasons. Town activities?
Hey,
There's an old
remember-
man who seemed really happy to see me. He said he feels a connection with fairies or something. I admit his story has me pretty curious. There's something so mysterious about it. Maybe you could increase your imagination if you talk to him.
Say there.
Alright, let's go do that then. I think I recall where he is. Let's
What
find
is
him.
it?
Now, how did I wind up here?
I just never imagined the day I'd meet a real one. Perhaps there's some truth to that old story after all. As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one?
I wonder.
So you grew up on fairy tales. No wonder you got fairies on the mind. If I listen to the man's tale, my imagination might improve. What do you think? Do you want to listen to the elderly gentleman's story? Listen to his story.
My thanks.
Imagine that. Getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern. Oh god, is this going to take all night?
Long ago.
Now, this story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering. But one day, my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself.
Come on!
So he defied his elders? Her ancestor sounds like a handful. It runs in the family! Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully.
Nevertheless.
But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down, you can't cry in a place like this." I was shocked. I was shocked that I could make such a voice at this age. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself." And she left. Okay. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. He decided to get him safely back to the entrance.
Oh, yeah?
Huh. I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived. Well, yeah, she probably just moved out.
Oh my.
Oh, but would you look at the time? We'd better pick this up again later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around. Okay. I was gripped by the story of the mysterious fairy. I feel like my imagination improved.
Alright.
What happened to this? Tinkerbell. My imagination improved. I think I have to imagine it improving because it barely moved.
Well then.
It's time I got back to the others. Yeah, let's all sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay. 3 days left. Let's make the most of it.
Well then.
I hear a voice. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with him.
Say there.
Let's do it. Hulkenberg, you alright?
The truth is,
I'm checking to see if my contacts in the guard have any threads on Louise to pursue. Vexing though it is, we've naught to do but wait for word. Why don't we take up a bounty, perhaps? Make a little extra money for our journey. We have already. Did you spend it all?
What is it?
Surely not. Oh, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. So I'm in a bit of a bind. This regards Lord Hydron, that landowner in Grand Trad my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumors say he's clever and not in the good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. I'll go with you.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Just having you by my side would be reassuring. He's a devout sanctist, so we should look for him near the Grand Cathedral. Alright. Let's go stalking. I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron. But how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray?
No.
I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but
Truth is,
I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by. And so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
No.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Ah, so sanctism isn't that kind of religion, huh? Odd. That you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. you would still hold them responsible for their lack of means.
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. And what, fate was kind to you, and you didn't need to rise above much at all? Let's see how you would have fared. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. What about your people?
What?
What about everyone from back home?
Obviously.
Don't worry, dimwit. I'm not going to abandon my people. I just meant that this guy's a real arse. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You needn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I just want you to know your time isn't actually precious. It's shit. I would have you know that those refugees are my people. And no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly. But it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations. You were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. Yet you won't help him.
Hang on.
Then maybe you should help him.
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet. I don't think this guy knows what help means. But wait for me. Walked off.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rangif. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydrant to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order. But he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility. And that I couldn't abide.
No.
Please don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could ask.
Yes.
Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Haliatus must rise again from the ruin that human wrought. Restore it to its former glory, or, I should hope, to greater heights still. I'd heard you'd been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, even though it took me 5 minutes to do so. But did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you were unaware of it. I suspected as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt, though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there were any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Well then.
Sounds like an investigation is in order.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so...
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own. All right? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. No, we do this together.
No.
I want my hands on your inheritance too. But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. You're trying too hard though, but I would have lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. Well, relax there, Stroll. We're only going to be rank 3. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and burgeoning resolve. Is this what it's like to have friends? The proud, noble Stroll, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. What do we got?
Of course I'd like you to come, but...
Warrior Archetype Adept. The party can now study the Sword Master. Okay, so that's the adjoining tiles that we got there. Okay, so we can unlock like variations. It's now study the Sword Master in Academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. Like a talent tree in WoW or something. I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become. Your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I am not worthy to share mention of my father. But whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. Stroll and I return to the others. It's a mag. Should be a peaceful night tonight. Do we carry on with the fairy tale or find something else? I hear a voice. I wonder if he'll come again. If he does. Brigitte comes to mind. Maybe we should go talk with her. Alright. The fairy tale's gonna have to wait. Let's go find Brigitte.
Well,
Why, hello.
just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. Have you come to work? Of course.
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. God, I thought she was going to put the leash on me for a second. It's been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. Can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you've no questions, then get to it. Alright, I'll take your... Head out for a stroll. I took the dog out without anyone seeing and walked her around the capital. Helps that I'm an elder, no one wants to really look at me. It seems to have taken a liking to you.
But
I could hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. Oh, sorry. I'm showing it too much affection. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. Are you jealous or something? That's what's cute about her.
What?
But
Cuteness isn't enough to stay alive in this world.
hopeless.
I've never liked this thing. Ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down, head bleeding too. Probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
It could have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it. This poor little dog? Didn't feel drawn to it at all. Stop
In those
trying
days.
to sell this dog to me. I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt, and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence. So I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought, and I survived. Just like this dog.
It's a living hell.
It was hell. I see.
Really?
It's beyond words. What am I doing, talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Feels good though that I don't have to really think about what answers I need to give to fully min-max my bond. I can just say what I want to say. It only affects how much mag I get, which it's always nice to have extra, but still. Just like that dog, I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I want to hear more.
No.
Why?
And what will you do once you know? Are you really prepared for that information? No matter. While we're on the subject, one word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell. A bog of endless muck. And if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough. And yet you trusted me to walk the stalk.
Don't ever forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed, nobody else should. You need your own strength. And I'd say that's well within your powers.
Therefore,
In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in town tasked with exchanging mag obtained from hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you. Not just here in Grand Trad, but across the kingdom. You can sense Brigitte's attempts at kindness and trust. It has to be via an exchange.
no pain can stop me now.
Increases skill inheritance slots for the merchant lineage to 2, and merchant's rate improves the exchange rate at the mag exchange. More skills can now be inherited by the merchant lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's skill. The rate at the mag exchange has improved due to the effects of merchant's rate.
Even then,
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that. See, I told you. Transaction. Which is the merchant after all. Grius tried to kill Luis, did he not? Then I imagine you're aiming for the same thing.
you there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do? To help people like you.
Honestly.
I want to say people like you, Brigitte.
I hated it.
If it were anyone else telling me that, I'd kill them where they stood. Well, lucky I'm sitting down. But for now, I'll restrain myself because I'm all bark and no bite. No, just kidding. I can't tell what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you. More so than I am. Alright. Paid for our troubles.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
And closer. Who wants to hang out today?
Well then.
Nobody? Okay.
What is it?
Let's pay a visit to that other woman. Oh, Mr. Elder, gentlemen, we meet again. I still haven't managed to collect many donations for the cause. I'm really sorry to ask, but if you don't mind, might you be able to afford to pitch in a little? Here you go. Thank you. I swear I'll use your donation as best I can.
Appreciate it.
I don't believe it. You really donated. Are you interested in our activities? If you don't mind, could I discuss this more with you? There aren't many who support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but the reality is so discouraging.
Gonna be tough.
Looks like she's serious about helping out where she can, but she seems kind of down. Maybe we can cheer her up. Successfully encouraging the activist may help to hone my eloquence, too. What do you think? Should we try to encourage her? Let's do it.
Happy to hear that.
Oh, how wonderful. Then please come this way. The Parapus, the Yugif, the Mostari, and of course the Elder too. These tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skills, it's impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in the royal capital. You've seen the executioner in this back alley, right? Dirty work like that is all that's available to these tribes. Oh man, how humiliating getting executed by a tribe that you don't necessarily gel with. Having a job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no. There is one other option. Become Igniter experimentation subjects. But there's no guarantee they'll survive those. What kind of experiments?
What's happening?
Igniter experimentation. What does that entail? I don't know the specifics myself. Not many do. But you should still be careful all the same. Even though igniters are now considered common and useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I know it. I don't have many people on my side. I haven't been able to help many people yet, but knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go on.
Take care.
People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world would be a better place with more people like that. Looks like my support was a source of encouragement for her. I feel like my eloquence has improved.
Alright.
Alright. Same as our imagination, I guess. And we get fairy dust. It's not much, but here. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you hearing me out.
Well then.
We had a hearty exchange of opinions. It's about time to get back to everyone. Alright, maybe we'll just take in the night sights. If no one's available to speak with. Which looks to be the case. I wonder if the recruitment center's open as well.
Coming down.
Not the kind of day I'd like to be out in, but shops are having sales, so do you want to go somewhere nearby? I'm more familiar with the city than you.
Stay there.
Sales, huh? Missed out last time, didn't I?
Ridiculous.
Pwah! Oi, Elder, you here? All that Grand Cathedral tosh is cleared up now. Not really sure what's cleared up or how, though. State Army couldn't handle it in the first place. But as long as someone dealt with it, anyone who can protect this country I'm fine with. Even Luis, if I'm honest. Well, remember my name when it comes up in the electoral roll. Dejected Youth. This all reminds me of the old tales I heard as a child. About the legendary kings of yore called heroes. The hero kings were from an age without magic igniters, and they could wield various magic powers. Really? I've been thinking about them since the royal funeral. If only those hero kings were here. I'm certain they'd have stopped Luis's tyranny. We tried.
Oh, I hate the rain.
And we failed spectacularly.
We'll be drenched if we stay
Whatever.
out here.
Grand Cathedral mess is settled already. But my friend still hasn't come back. The army wouldn't be help a Parapus. I guess it's time I give up hope. The Parapus custom is to dance through the night when someone passes away, so the person who died, and we who've survived, won't be sad. So it's time to gather our friends and hold the funeral. I expect for this night we'll need to dance harder than we ever have. Just don't slip on a puddle, okay? Huh. The rain's brought out a lot more people to speak with.
I'm just
The
incredulous.
Royal Army took back the Grand Cathedral, but I've received no word about my cousin. I've no doubt he fought honorably. He must have.
I'm just
Incredible.
Soothing sweet bun. That's Katharina's favorite food, isn't it?
Bye-bye
I
now.
have no need to buy it then, since she's not in my party or anything, and I don't even know where she is.
What you need?
There are far fewer guards here these days. Well, you know that human corpse will be gone too. Well, yeah, a lot of guards died, didn't they? I don't know what happened, but damn am I grateful. Now business will pick up a bit, I'm sure.
Pardon?
Oi, why you be the Elden Fairy I met at the abandoned mine? Oh, you followed us all the way out here?
Huh?
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you were able to make it to Grand Trad safe and sound. Took the words right out of my mouth. Don't know what your circumstances were, but cutting through there wasn't a normal route by any means. No matter though. Seems we both made it. Grand Trad was in a bit of a rough state too, but things seem to be under control now. I have to say, the night market here is incredible as always. Took a quick look-see at the stalls, and they've got the best of everything in the country. Doesn't seem like a bad idea to stock up here and visit some villages. I reckon I can get help from that lot from before, now that they've stopped with their thieving.
All right then.
Might have even found myself a new vein here, fast as that was. Looks like I'll be doing my business straight and respectable like for the time being. Good. If out of trouble here, I don't want to see you on the gallows tomorrow morning.
Well now, what are we on about?
What? You unhappy with our wares, huh? No, that's not it. It's just that the prices here are a bit... Buck up, Buttercup. I'm lucky to have stocks, considering that nightmare at the Grand Cathedral. If you don't like it, take your business over that damn parapet.
You're not serious. Oh, you wound me.
Oh, the Elder from earlier. Come to retake the challenge. I've already witnessed your courage, though. My search, it must continue. I must discover a new man amongst men. Now go, be off with you. Oh,
Damn it
I don't get to do it again.
Pardon?
Louis's damn pride.
The goal.
There's a map being handed out to the soldiers at the recruitment center. The military takes credit, but we're the ones who did the survey. The Mage Academy, I mean. Even with it gone, the combined knowledge of its sages supports the country from its grave. Must have been tough work. Of course it was! But having it stolen is so much worse. They abandoned the pursuit of wisdom and now look at the fiasco of suppression we're dealing with. I'll hold a grudge for the rest of my days. But talking with you makes me feel it less. Let me give you this to you by way of thanks. Aqua potion. Thank you. That Luis is a real ace, isn't he? What an amazing stunt he pulled off at the cathedral, eh? But what if he comes after our place next? Nah, he wouldn't do that. Luis is on our side, mate. God, you're still falling for that propaganda? It's dangerous out there, especially at night. Let's use our brains here and stay inside the city walls. Okay, fine. I guess no one's allowed to leave at nighttime. Travel plans have to be made during the day. Alright, let's go admire the view after we speak with Rain-Weary Woman. The human at the cathedral. I heard about it. I suppose it's been resolved now since no one's still fussing about it. Still, it doesn't inspire much faith in the state army. Damage was already done. Maybe an odd notion, but they'd have resolved things quicker if Luis were leading the army, don't you think?
How fine.
I think that's a load of cod
I
swallop.
hate the rain.
Isn't that what you British say? Even though I'm part of the Commonwealth, view of the royal capital. Why not take a breather? There's a nice view, and it's important to stop and smell the roses, you know? Even better when you don't have an umbrella and you just sit on a bench. And plus, it's foggy out there. Besides, watching how the people in Grand Trad live might broaden your horizons. My wisdom will broaden. You know, meditating under the clouds. Let's take a
Okay.
break. Alright, then it's decided. This is Main Street. Weird that it leads to the Grand Cathedral and not the palace. Just goes to show how much the city revolves around Sanctism and Sanctifex Forden. I can't help but wonder how the king felt about all that. As well as the prince. I think it's wrong. I don't like it myself. Makes you uncomfortable, huh? I mean, I get having a healthy respect for faith, but
But
I also don't think faith should be used as a political weapon. But it was, and now the city's in chaos. Plus, faith doesn't seem to encourage charity here. Gazing out at the sights of the capital with Gallica makes me feel like I've broadened my wisdom.
All right.
There we go. At least this one's making some headway. Gallica and I headed home while discussing the people and stores we passed along the way. Time marches on.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yay. It's Announcement Eve. Early morning.
The announcement is soon.
So Forden's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be anyway? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral. Don't make me laugh, Gallica. Please. It's too early in the morning for such jests.
No,
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly. The state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human, after all. We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold. Alright. I guess this is our last day of free time then. Oh no, look at me, speaking like I'm playing 100 line. Lost of its academy or something. The Sanctus grand announcement is happening tomorrow.
Say there.
1 day to go. Time does fly after all. And we got no one to speak with today? Why don't we just talk with the masked man over here? Greetings, elder boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, but we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mustari tribe? We too are rarely seen in Grand Trad. The Mustari tribe? I have.
However,
So you've met other Mustari before. But I doubt you know everything about us, yes? So then, any interest in our history? In why we live our lives, secluded and oppressed? I'll share, if you'd like to know. Mustari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Understanding different cultures and points of view might improve my tolerance. What do you want to do? Listen to him?
pleased to hear it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go elsewhere to chat, shall we? Where? The gutter? Because I don't think we're welcome anywhere else. Our tribe is called the Mustari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice, we all have 3 eyes. How can I notice it when you got a mask on? Right?
What?
3 eyes? And that goes for every Mustari? What's it like to see for you all? Our third eye cannot see things. We're not divine. We see the world almost exactly as you do.
However,
The Mustari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We have our own unique faith, different from the state religion, Sanctism. Is it restricted to the Mustari tribe?
about that.
Do only Mustari practice this belief? That's correct. Normally, we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sanctism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why, at times, politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. Oh, gatekeeping, eh? That doesn't sound like the best solution. But I'm guessing it's complicated. This is exactly why we don't share our faith, because of people like you trying to meddle in its affairs. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex, and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sanctism has gathered many believers, even if not all of them are welcome inside the church. And now we are scorned as the masked tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history. You told me about the Mustari way of life. Mustari? I feel learning more about their existence has improved my tolerance.
All
Alright, there we go. Look at me, not being an asshole.
pleased to hear it.
It may be worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about our basic doctrine, if the chance comes. I may be fleeing the city, so don't hold your breath. Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn. Nighttime! Back to the hushed honeybee.
What is it? Amazing.
Shall we just hang out with Fabienne tonight?
Yeah.
We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted bidou. It seems like Fabienne's having a hard time. Tolerance will improve again. I've already made this. I don't think I've got the ingredients for it anymore. Plus, I never used it in the Grand Cathedral. Let's just help
You're
her
a
out.
big help.
I appreciate the help. Now let's get you into the kitchen, shall we?
Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish. Now we just have to put these in that pot.
Then...
Okay, the next thing we need to prepare is the cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. The eggs in this dish are supposed to have a fluffy look and texture. How do we do that?
Let's try
I've done this before. I played these games before. Okay. There we go.
Nice job!
Customer wolf down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Benji. Yeah, I am. You know why? Because I learned about the Mustari tribe today, so my tolerance was already high, and we've reached open-mindedness.
Tolerance.
Just one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence which shall spur thee to aid thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. I always find it funny how these, like, voice actors have to do these, throwaway lines that take place when the text box is in voice. So she's just like, okay, read the list of words in front of you. Tolerance. Why, that's... courage. Eloquent. So on and so forth. Not to rag on VAs, they do a tremendous job. I could hardly do them justice. I continued to help out as the night went on.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
It was averted like 6 days ago more, but appreciate the sentiment all the same. It's Waters Day. Happy Waters Day.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Yes, it is.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this whole week is going to go down in history. Given what's going on, there's a floating rock above us.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king.
Is a bunch of baloney.
The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
It's not a bunch of baloney.
So it really is His Majesty.
The one and only.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king.
I'm sure it's going to be that easy.
This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
I'm wondering, because obviously the king wants this election to happen, so much so that he'll take out anyone who attempts to resolve it with violence. I wonder if the winner, no matter who it may be, will receive, like, divine protection in the case of people not accepting the results and they try to assassinate the newly recognized king. That could be a thing that comes up, I reckon.
Anyone?
Even me?
Even the insatiable gossip lady before you.
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
But I'm not smart enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
I suppose that's also, like, an unfair advantage, right? Because you're just going to keep gaining momentum. Every time they look up at the sky and see your face there, they're going to continue thinking of you, and so on and so forth. The snowball effect.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
That's the neat part. You don't. You just have a very small smidgen of a chance.
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Distrustful codger.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for.
As he's so demonstrated.
Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
I think it was discussed, though. Assassination's off the table, but, death is still possible. I don't know how you can, put the wheels in motion for a natural death to occur, but I think that skirts around His Majesty's rules.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Yeah, the poor townsfolk, man, they're like, anyone could become thing, but it's all on paper that anyone could become it. Obviously, there are very few people that actually can harness the power and influence to actually become king.
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word! Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
There you have it. Breaking news has been delivered.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
Wait, you wait to hear the announcement while we were just gossiping in our dorm room? I mean, our inn?
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news, too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that, too, was part of His Majesty's magic.
We're not going to be able to kill Luis, so we're going to have to do the next best thing. We need to be voted in. We need to knock him off the rock face sculpture.
Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Is that a problem?
Is that a problem?
So what do we do then?
Luis is second in the standings. Any strikes against him would be likewise disrupted. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
Hey, what if we give him like cement shoes and he accidentally falls into the river? Is that okay?
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Yeah.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Yeah, I guess he couldn't make any exceptions.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
She's run off, has she?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
Oh,
She
shit.
wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
She's gonna be okay, alright? I've got a quest that I need to rank her up to rank 10.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
On it. Get on my sword, guys. We're going on a gliding session.
Where?
Maria, where are you?
You're kidding.
Where could Maria have gone? Wait. Oh no. She go to the site of her father's murder?
Whatever.
Maria. Oh, you mean that kid? Yeah, I saw her earlier. Really? Where was she headed? The stairs north of Sunshade Row. You know, by the general store. Didn't look to be running an errand, though.
Hey!
The general store. We might find someone else who saw her if we head over there. Let's go.
What you need?
The army apparently took care of that necromancer everyone's been talking about. He should have been judged here. That would have made everyone feel much better. Oh, well. It helps. I kinda forced his hand and he executed himself.
Hey, mister!
I bet the Lynx King's gonna punish the bad tribes. You better run away, Elder. They're gonna kill you. That sounds like something a bad person would say, so... careful, kid. You might get cold for Christmas.
Hey, listen. Sorry, but...
Oh, hello.
Hey!
Say, we're looking for a little girl. Have you seen anyone like that around here? Oh, could it be that half-blood? If so, then yes, I did see her. She was muttering Papa and looking all sad. I saw her go through the back alley. Maria, could she have gone to the Grand Cathedral? Oh no, it's not a place for her. Let's go. The Sanctus Church confirmed it! A new king will be crowned on the Day of the Hero, just as the giant rock in the sky said. Day of the Hero? That's the day that commemorates the crowning of the first king of Uchronia after he won the Annex War, isn't it? Yes, and although we have a festival every year to celebrate our nation's founding, it seems this year's will be on a grander scale entirely. Oh, thanks for the brief history lesson.
Well then.
Maria!
What is it?
Maria, you here?
Wind up here.
Did you let her through the barricade?
Hello there.
You know you're not supposed to let anyone past after Stroll got himself stuck there. Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let her go like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. You can't let her walk around the streets. That's asking for trouble. So I let her walk into the Grand Cathedral.
Huh?
Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes look, I'd not be the one to stop her now. That's your job. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. Okay. Oh wow, it's evening already. Maria?
Huh? Why?
Why? Everyone's worried about you.
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
How do we convey this?
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he?
Yes. And no, I'm sure you'll see him again one day, you know? Perhaps in your dreams when you're sleeping, to come visit you?
It's going to be so lonely.
It's always, oh man, like I wouldn't even know what to say like to a child who loses a parent that early in their life. Like, how do you help them understand what's happened? I mean, it's hard at any age, really.
The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I?
You don't have to be strong, okay? You can accept what's happened and allow yourself time to grieve. Don't force yourself to have to stand through it.
But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
If you can't be strong, lean on us.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
It's not your fault. That's not why.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man.
For you, for all of us.
We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I like how Stroll's like taking the brunt of it. He's like the one that's kind of stepping forward with, you know, it was our fault.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out.
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I know we promised a lot of things in the past.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
If only people in power were nice and kind. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end.
He wants someone that inspires the people, but people can be inspired through, well, inspiration or through fear.
Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
Still, this is an insane gamble to do, and it's easy when you're dead already.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
At least Maria came home.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
sorry for leaving on my own.
On the bright side, at least it was during the day.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
No problem.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
We get on the horn and start blaring out some electoral advertisements.
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings.
To be fair, though, if rival candidates do flood the standings, I think a lot of people will get lost in the noise and people will start to focus more on Sanctifex Forden to begin with.
I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Alright. So we shall. What a water's day it's been. You have to sigh so loud, I'm trying to sleep here.
Sorry, did I wake you?
No.
Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
I'm not awake enough for this. Let's think about it together.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest.
I can go back to bed if you like.
That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Can you read? Do you even know how to read, Stroll?
Can you read?
Please. I'm clearly no scholar, but I was once spoiled enough to have a private tutor.
I've read books, okay? Someone taught me how, in private.
Right. Let's have a look then.
Here you go. Would you look at that?
Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions.
Yeah, we're not barbarians.
Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We have a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now.
I gotta say, this is an interesting way of framing it. Like, we're set in, like, these fantastical / medieval times, and they're reading books about modern society.
And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting.
It's like if someone traveled back in time to explain things, they'd just be like, what the fuck? You're a wizard! Hang him!
Perhaps I'm overthinking,
Burn him.
But it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration?
Maybe the king came back from the future.
Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse.
That's a good idea. Yeah, we've been tunnel visioning a lot. We're assuming that killing Luis will end the curse, but what if it doesn't? What if we kill Luis and he's still cursed, and we haven't thought of any alternatives? Then we're cooked.
Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance.
What, did reading strain your brain too much, Stroll?
Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Got him.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right. What awaits us on Arbor's Day?
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom.
Do we have time for that?
And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win.
They're coming to New Zealand?
Official word is,
Oceania?
this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Oh yeah, is Luis and Forden gonna go out and bag themselves a bounty?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Whoever cast the curse would have it.
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
Surely he'd want to use it again at some point.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy, and the real trick will be finding it. You wouldn't leave it unprotected.
I'm to carry out a heist.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now.
Look at that. Private tutored reading, ladies and gentlemen.
An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
He's not taking any chances.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
It's all about optics.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
People might not even remember who he is by this point.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, and then we can take action. As an elder, I'm an outcast in the city. I think that gives us an advantage here. We get the people's attention.
Couldn't we get the people's attention somehow?
I'll streak down the road.
How do you mean?
If we make ourselves too obvious, we're likely to have an even harder time getting close to Luis.
Ah, man, what should we do? We make Luis come to us.
We'll make Luis come to us.
I like how I always get the shittiest ideas first.
How would we accomplish that? We're but strangers to him, and he gains nothing from it.
Oh, what if I blow him a kiss? You really don't think there's a way? Fine, we enter the tournament for the throne.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us?
Were you listening to my ideas?
Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait! It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there.
Good, because if this idea doesn't work, I suggest that we sacrifice someone.
This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
Yes.
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
We'll become a white clad.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
The long con.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I propose the idea. It's fate.
No point fighting my fate.
It's like someone wrote this thing or something.
Your courage is admirable.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
And then I'll be your majesty.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Are you sure? Because we didn't even get to use our training swords the other day. I inherited Grius's journal. Alright.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger?
Nope.
Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Sorry, Maria. I know that people keep leaving. I'll admit I'm nervous.
I'll admit I'm nervous, but...
Of course you are. Who'd not be in this situation? I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
Thank you.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Dream of my face every night, so I can appear on a rock.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That's the plan.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want
Yeah,
Luis
I know
to
you're
notice you,
joking.
we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
I'll be back with a crown.
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Oh, thank you. We'll meet again.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
I won't. You can work in my royal kitchens.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but...
Am I allowed to say that?
We need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one.
Oh, if only you were stronger, Gallica, you could carry us all there.
Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Alrighty, let's go.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
It's not as busy as I thought it would be.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm asking the questions here.
I'm asking the questions here.
Yeah, I gotta practice my authoritative speak.
Did I just hear you right, mate?
Yes, I'm your future king. I demand to be entered.
Don't make him mad. You're gonna make this more difficult.
I need to work on my people-pleasing skills.
Well, I'd not have thought it,
But you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Why do I get told off, but Stroll's allowed to be all snarky?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
Was this Ronald McDonald before he dyed his hair red?
What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, I'm a sole survivor.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
I didn't even make it past the gate.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
That's the spirit.
That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you.
I suppose you got one to lend us?
You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
Understood.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
All right.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
But which? Bigger is probably better.
But we also need to live to tell the tale.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
It's okay, they're probably gonna die. Do you have any spares?
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
All right, a kidnapper.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is?
Who are you?
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd make short work of you.
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
And I'm gonna get my team of lawyers to explain that a monster can also be a big fat criminal.
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Thanks for the advice.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I hope so.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he has a big head.
Maybe this criminal has a really big head?
Come on, that's a stretch. And if he had a gigantic head, you'd think they'd mention it in the contract.
Maybe it's in the fine print. We haven't read it fully yet.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme?
Yeah? Why is everyone suddenly so interested?
You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
Okay.
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, Why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms.
Well, he seems to have no trouble going in and out.
We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
How would I laugh? I just feel bad. We want to help you.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything.
Actually, there's going to be a bit of an overlap, hopefully.
Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle type. Please, make haste.
Can we come with you after the opening ceremony?
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity.
It'll stand out for sure.
Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Alright. Oh my god, you're telling me I'm allowed to save now after all that? Jeez. I was meant to go to bed half an hour ago.